That was an excellent fight. Everybody loving fighting and everything like that. But it was this dude by the name of Marvelous Marvin Hagler. He was kicking everybody ass in his way. Iran Barkley, he whooping everybody. So everybody was clamoring for a Ray Leonard, Marvelous Marvin Hagler fight, which is cool. Everybody was waiting on this. Ray Leonard made us wait 7 years. He even put on a shit show one time, whereas he invited Marvin Hagler to a ring to make an announcement. Never said what the announcement was. He announced, put on a tuxedo, invited Marvin, and invited all the media there, because Ray Leonard was one of the first dudes. Well, he might have been the first dude. Don't quote me on that. Ray Leonard was, I'm gonna say he was the first dude out of, and if I'm wrong, it's truly because it was a little bit before my adult time. He put on this shit show because he was one of the first dudes that took over his own promotion. He didn't use the Don Kings and the Bob Arums of the world. He did it. So he knew how, he saw Muhammad Ali and use his mouth, and because he was a college educated dude, he was a college educated guy, he understood things a little better than most boxers. So Ray put on this shit show and had all the media outlets. This is the early stages of ESPN, ABC, CBS, NBC. That was a big deal. And all he did was announce that he wasn't going to fight Marvin Hagler. He let Hagler get a little older, slowed down a little bit. He had got into a war with this guy named John the Beast Mugabe. Look it up on YouTube. I'm telling you, if you watch that fight, that's what a real boxing match looks like. I personally, and most boxing historians, not saying that I am, but most boxing historians believe that fight took a little of the dog out of Marvin Hagler, because at that point, Marvin Hagler was beating the hell out of everybody. And when Marvin lost a little bit of that dog, Ray jumped up and was ready to fight him. A lot of people accuse Floyd Mayweather of doing the same thing. Here's the difference. When Floyd Mayweather didn't want to fight Pacquiao, it was because me and a bunch of people in the know believed that this dude was on performance-enhancing drugs. Now, everybody going, oh man, he wasn't big and bulky. First and foremost, performance-enhancing drugs don't give you muscles. You don't take performance-enhancing drugs for 6 weeks and wake up looking like like you posing for a trophy or something. No, performance-enhancing drugs allow you not to get tired. And when you don't get tired, age and attrition is the number one thing in boxing. The older you get, the lower amount of attrition you have. If you are taking a supplement that will not allow you to get tired, you have won the boxing match. That's why the gloves are heavy, because at around round 6, i.e. the Conor McGregor fight, around 5 or 6, you are not used to holding your arms up and people punching on you. Your arms go down. Now that's when, like coaches used to tell us in football, fatigue makes cowards out of all of us. Now you're gonna see who the real man is. Anyway, back to the Ray Leonard story. He fought the fight, and then people start saying, "Hey, I can." Oh, what's up, dog? People start dealing with people on that level. So now you don't have to fight the fight when it's time to fight the fight. You can fight whenever you want and whenever it's advantageous to you. I.e., what we see today, this dissipated the popularity of boxing, and now nobody's paying attention. Fast forward to 2015, 2012, mixed martial arts steps up, and Dana White saw, he pulled a Tupac. This is a show that hosted by a cat that loves hip hop and sports, so I make a whole lot of hip hop references. He saw the weakness in the boxing game and exposed it, and he said, no matter how bad you are, if you got a name that's hot, you gonna fight the dude who hot. And that's why you saw the fight that you saw this weekend. Now, but the problem with this weekend is this. Well, it actually is no problem. Conor McGregor is a big mouth. He's taken the best of Muhammad Ali, the best of Ray Leonard, and the best of the WWE, which is, in my opinion, MMA is turning into the WWE, and he brought it to the ring. The only problem I have is this. This dude, I don't care where you are in the world, when you insult somebody, in my life, I've always heard you don't talk about politics, you don't talk about religion, and you damn sure don't talk about nobody's family. McGregor covered all those bases. He talked about the man's sick father, he talked about the man's country, and he talked about the man's religion. The last time I checked, you know, I don't know a damn thing about the Islamic culture in the country of Russia. Not one damn thing. Not one damn thing. But what I do know is when you start insulting people's religion, you get to mess with somebody, God, they'll kill your ass. And from what I understand, from what I've read, what I've seen over the years, when you start talking about these people from the Islamic faith, talking about Allah, they gonna put it on your ass. So kind of went there, and dude wasn't playing. I mean, look, I'm not an advocate of violence. I'm actually a non-violent cat. I'm really a non-violent person. But I don't give a damn how in control you are, how malmanaged you are. Disrespect is disrespect. And everybody mad at Khabib because it's not cool to be a Russian in America, and it's not cool. It's not cool to be a Russian, and then he a Muslim Russian, so he got 2 strikes against him already. So the question I have is this: Dana White, you did all this hemming and hawing about, hey man, we don't know if they gonna strike this dude, and I don't know if it's MMA hype, you know, getting ready for the WWE style fight, and they setting up the rematch. But I just found it awful strange that the Muslim Russian, his visa is being, you know, they talking about threatening his visa and this, that, and the third. Look, man, just hype up the fight. I think it's mad disrespectful that you bring that in, because Conor McGregor, when nobody talking about kicking his ass out the country, when he picked up a damn a hand truck and threw it, and shards of glass went into other fighters' eyes and they couldn't fight. So why wasn't his visa on hold, and why wasn't all this? It's just a bunch of nonsense. But at the end of the day, it was a hell of a fight. My man Khabib beat the hell out of Conor McGregor, and even though I'm not looking forward to it and it's not an interest to me, I'm definitely going to look forward and hope Conor McGregor get his draws kicked in his ass again. On that note, that's an alert to say that I have some news. I have a bit of sad news for the people in the Chicagoland area. A mainstay in local media by the name, a local product, a dude from Chicago named Warner Saunders has passed away at age 83. Warner Saunders means a lot to the black community here in Chicago, Illinois. If you're not from Chicago, please pay homage. Take a second out, say a prayer for Warner Saunders and his family, and his if he has a wife and children or whatever, say a prayer for him. It's a good guy. Actually, Warner Saunders, I've heard his story. Warner Saunders got his career pretty much by mistake. It was in the midst of a chaotic situation, and people were scared to go into our community. Warner went in, and now he's Warner Saunders. Rest in peace, Warner Saunders. It is a great loss to our community, in the black community as well as the news community and in Chicago. Rest in peace, Warner Saunders. Now, back to what I was saying. The WWE thing is really not my get down. I'm sorry, but the NFL is my get down, and I'm not gonna go right into the weekend's affairs because that's just too easy. Then my show be whack because everybody talking about football that way. I want to talk about football from a different perspective. I want to talk about the mobile quarterback. I don't think anybody is addressing this. The mobile quarterback, whether he is from my community, the Latino community, the white community, the Asian community, or wherever he's from on the planet Earth, the mobile quarterback, Steve Young, Mark Sanchez, and all the brothers throughout the bunch of brothers throughout the years, Scott Frost or whoever it's been, I think they got in the short end of the stick. And the reason I'm saying that is this. I know I just mentioned in baseball how the fundamentals of the game have been set askew. You are swinging at anything. Strikeouts are no longer a bad thing and things of that nature. I get it. I'm sticking to that. But when they make the statement, you have to be a pocket quarterback to win in this league, I think that's a disservice, and it makes coaches mentally lazy. As far as I know, coaching has always, or should, in my opinion, I'm not going to say as far as I know, in my opinion, coaching should be adapting to what's going on and your personnel. Every coach has a plan. Much like when Mike Tyson said, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Then you must adjust your plan. The reason I'm talking about coaching right now is coaches have a plan. Back in the day, you was Chuck Knox. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. If you don't know what that means, I'm going to run this ball down. My big dudes going to impose their will on your big dudes, and we going to get this running back and run it right down your throat. At Coryell, you had Don Coryell, where he started off with the Cardinals, and then he ended up with the San Diego Chargers. He bombs away. Dan Fouts, John Jefferson, Charlie Joyner, Chuck Muncie, one of the most exciting. They were the original greatest show on turf. Bill Walsh, finesse, short running game. We're going to do it this way, and this is the way we're going to do it. Now, that's cool until the talent around you changes. See, you create a game plan in accordance to this. For example, I got Red on my team, I got Big Illinois on my team, and I got Angry Black Man on my team. I'm designing the offense to fit with those people. Now, as I design that offense to fit those people, what I'm going to do is cater towards that group. Now, when one of these people retire, I must adjust it, because it is a great chance I'm not going to pick up someone with the exact same skill set. Just like in the NBA, Phil Jackson had the triangle. The triangle, let's be honest, the triangle really only worked when you got Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish, or when you got Mike and Scotty and Ron Harper and those crew, or you got Shaq and Kobe. Because you know what? When the Atlanta Hawks run the triangle, it don't look so efficient, do it? But, so you have to adjust your talent in accordance to what you have. You know who's great? The great coaches are able to do it. Bill Walsh. He gonna be smash mouth football. He gonna play solid fundamental football, and he's gonna have his players so fundamentally sound that they're going to force you to make a mistake. Bill Belichick is the same way. I have Tom Brady, and he's one of the greatest ever, and he's unstoppable. But you're not gonna create a game plan to exclusively slow down Tom Brady. When he first started, he had a dude with some decent speed, not a burner, but a decent guy. And Deion Branch, you had my man Brown, and you had other guys, Ben Coates, and they won in that fashion. With my man Smith from up in Buffalo as the running back, and they won in that fashion, and they consistently evolved. The great coaches evolve in accordance to what the talent is. Bill Walsh, he started off with a castaway at running back by the name of Wendell Tyler. He started off with Joe Montana without a big arm. Dwight Clark, who really wasn't a deep threat. Mike Wilson, who was a middle range, not a deep threat, and he created an offense to cater to that talent. But they started throwing it a little deeper when John Taylor and my man Skeets Nehemiah, Ronaldo Nehemiah, and the great Jerry Rice came along. Now you got Roger Craig. He changed it in accordance to the personnel. This is what great coaches do. Now, even though great coaches still want you to run their offense, they put you in situations that is advantageous to what you have. Mike Shanahan, for example. I'm not going to even talk about the RG3 years, which was an excellent game plan by him. Mike Shanahan saw that John Elway did great on quarterback waggles. I shouldn't be saying that because y'all don't know what the hell a quarterback waggle is. A quarterback waggle, for those who don't know, is when the quarterback, you hike the ball and you roll